Hi, this is Angie coming at you with another video. Face of today, chit chat, things I've been going through, what I've been doing. As you can see, I used my Naked 3 replica palette on my eyes today. I use this really light color here and this color here on my eye. I used my e.l.f. palette. I used a brown out of here for my crease. And this is the brown that I used right here. I used, on my face, I used my Mary Kay powder in beige 2. I used Sweet Tart from Avon. This is my lip gloss of choice on my lips. And I used this Wet n Wild's Mega Volume mascara. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I have been doing, my book club really has been reading a book we're going to be discussing this month, the month of June. And this is the name of that book, The Replacement Wife by Tiffany L. Warren. Now, this was an excellent book of choice. I really enjoyed this book. I read it in probably like 2 days. Fast reader. The concept of this book was this guy, Quentin, lost his wife after 5 years. She was battling cancer, and she lost her life to cancer. So, he was the music minister. He played the piano, and his wife was a part of the choir, and they sang in the choir. So she was like the lead singer and stuff, but after she got sick, you know, she died or whatever. So he started this transition home for cancer patients. And it was him. He has 5 children and an overbearing mother and an overbearing, as we call them, friend. But he didn't consider her as a girlfriend. He just gave her a card with money on it to go shopping or whatever. And her name was Chloe. So the characters are Quentin Chambers, Chloe Montana, and the mother, which her name was never given, so we just going to call her Mother Chambers. And it was 5 kids. He had 4 girls and 1 boy. The boy was a high school student. He was in, I guess, the 11th grade. He had a daughter that was in high school as well. She was boy crazy. But Quentin was also a strict parent. He was really trying to be strict with his daughters and stuff. And the mother was the one who was taking care of the children. So, to make a long story short, the mother didn't like Chloe. She wanted him to be with someone completely different than Chloe, because Chloe was a person that all she was with Quentin for was because of his money. All she wanted to do was shop. So, this girl, Montana, went to their church, and she actually was in a bind where she was laid off from her job. She was getting ready to be evicted from her apartment and did not know where she was going to live. So the mother, Mrs. Chambers, went to Quentin and told him that he needed to hire a tutor for the children. He agreed. He just agreed with whatever she said. And she approached Montana after choir rehearsal. So she was like, would you like to be would you like to have a live-in job at my home? And she knew the Chambers was this big family that, you know, everybody admired. And, you know, Quentin had this big old house with all these rooms and stuff. And people wanted to go there that was never invited. So she, to make a long story short, she accepted the request, and she went. She bonded with the children, and, you know, the guy's mother, Quentin, she loved Montana. So she really was trying to get Chloe Claus out of her son. So, he met her and found out who was going to be tutoring his kids and all this kind of stuff. She did more than tutor the kids. She She fixed breakfast for them and all kind of stuff. She fixed breakfast for Quentin. She fixed breakfast for the mother. All of this type stuff. And Chloe met Montana. Chloe thought Montana was moving in on her man. So she wasn't having that. She wanted to have him fire her. That wasn't happening because the mother wasn't having that. So she found out that Chloe had an ex-boyfriend that she didn't want to have anything else to do with. Because on the outside, Montana was, I'm sorry, not Chloe, but Montana. Montana was the one that was a little freak back in her unsaved days. So she would have these pictures that she would send to her ex-boyfriend, and Chloe found the guy, and lo and behold, he showed her pictures of Chloe and stuff. And so she got him, she befriended this man, and she got him to send her that picture. And so she coerced the daughter, the oldest daughter, to actually, she would send that picture to Montana's phone, but she would have to steal the phone in order to send it to her dad and pretend like the lady was sending it to the guy and sent it to him by accident. And so she did, and her dad was, you know, kind of thrown back because he really liked her. He had done taken her to the transition home. She had done prayed for one of the ladies that was there that was really close to her dad, and he was like really, he was falling for her, and Chloe knew it. And so to make a long story short, her dad and Montana, you know, they started spending time together, and Chloe was what? Out of the what picture? Yes, girl, out the picture. So she didn't like that. He cut her cards off, all of that. Cut her off. Snip, snip, baby, cut her off. And he started spending more and more time with Montana, getting to really know her. She was feeling that it was a conflict of interest since he was with Chloe. So she moved into the pool house and started living there, but she was still doing her duties. And so the son found out that his sister was dating this guy, and the boy took her to a party, and she found her brother there with his girlfriend. Lo and behold, his girlfriend was pregnant and all that, so the family found out. But to make a long story short, his dad had this event at his home, and at the end of the day, he chose Montana, so he proposed to her at that event. And Chloe just was just in shambles. She just did not want to accept that, but she had no other choice but to what? Accept it. Accept it, accept it, accept it. So that was what that book was about. It's a whole lot of more stuff that I didn't really just pinpoint on. You'll have to read the book to get all of the juicy details. Things that I have been dealing with, or not really dealing with, but things I've been going through and where I've been when I'm not filming here on the YT. I am a leader in my local church. I have a local book club here that I do a lot of things with. We meet every second Friday here. The name of my book club is Sisters Inspiring Sisters, changing lives one page at a time. Also, I work with a lady in my local church that just hadn't been too long ago. I think it was around March. I think it was in March. I started working with her, and she has a production company called Lady J Production. And she has one play under her belt, and it is called A Touch of Faith. Will be on DVD and at your local stores in the very, very near future. We just got done filming for the DVD, so be on the lookout for that. I am her personal assistant, so I have a lot of things that I have to do. Like as of today, I'm supposed to be sending out texts for the next play, which is called Behind Closed Doors, which we will be doing that in September. We have another play coming out that's called A Cry for Help. We will be filming in April of next year. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I will be trying to get videos out every day. If not every day, I will at least try to get one up a week, if not two. But my goal is to do this every day because I enjoy talking to you all. I would like to be doing collaborations with some people. Chrissy Clark, Pure Eye Candy, Fearless Femme, sorry. And Tina Marie. It's so many on here that I want to do this with. So be on the lookout for that. I will be doing some giveaways on my channel in the very, very near future. So just know that I am still very, very much a part of the YT family. It's just this production company takes a lot. You know, it takes a lot to be somebody's assistant. So you're always doing something. I'm also babysitting grandkids and just doing different things, you know. So yeah. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I do subscribe back. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat. Face of today tutorial. And I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.